This is Roy with Kick Legend. Today I'm going to show you a drill to deliver a stinging kick to the leg. So I'm trying to feature the people I work with a little bit more, get them talking about their techniques, their ideas, demonstrating on film so that you get an idea of what kind of value they provide if you were to check them out in real life. So guys, if you are a martial arts or fitness instructor that aligns with some of my values, please reach out to me. I'm happy to see if we can collaborate. Please send in your questions and comments. We're happy to try to explain anything you're interested in. And of course, subscribe to the channel and check out the websites of the people I work with.
Alright guys, this drill is a mixture of speed and power. Essentially, we're just working on the speed part to cover our movement. So, I'm going to be throwing 1, 2, 2, and then a leg kick on the outside. The reason I want to go to the outside of the leg is because this makes it more difficult for my opponent to check my leg kick. Again, obviously, a good opponent that has the same kind of conditioning as me is always going to move with me when I'm going around his leg. But, again, if I get his timing down and get him to get flat-footed, me getting the outside of his leg makes this difficult for him to check. He has to check outside. If he checks directly up, I'm going to be able to kick, and I have more safety as far as hitting that knee. If I'm kicking him straight on, I'm always going to be dealing with this check where I only hit bone. If I kick on the outside, I can kick his calf, which is obviously an old traditional Muay Thai technique, kicking the inside of the calf to throw the leg out. So, I'm going to be throwing 1, 2, 2, and now I'm going to the outside and getting this kick. What adds to this drill is getting the rhythm of the balance of speed and power. So I'm throwing 1, 2 fast. 1, 2. My 2 is going to be a harder shot, and my leg kick is going to be obviously a harder shot. This angle makes it a lot more difficult for my opponent to run from me when I'm kicking straight on. If he moves this way, I'm going to be kicking into the leg and hip and have him kind of run away. If I'm on the outside getting to whip into that leg, I'm going to be able to catch the end of that much easier as far as the angle previous. So I'm throwing 1, 2, 2, leg kick. All right? Sorry.
You like the smile on his face when he digs that in?
1, 2, 2. Leg kick. Alright? Again, this whipping kick goes to the back of the leg. You see a lot of guys in high level competition deal with kicks straight to the front of the thigh, and they look like they can just take it. Basically because they can. The back of the leg, much more fragile, much more easy to damage. When you see really vicious leg kicks hit guys where they're effective for the rest of the fight, you see the bruising happen here. And that really is how you're getting to the back of the leg. You need to get around their hip to kick into them. So, 1, 2, 2, leg kick, okay? Whip around that hip to go under it. So even if they try to move away from you, they're still getting stung on it. Even if a guy lifts his knee up to try to catch you with a check, he's going to still get stung on the inside of that leg, or better yet, the inside of the calf, which is a devastating shot.
You can also cover that second cross with another jab as you're floating out. It could be a real jab or even just getting the glove in his face. And you can play with the rhythm of it as well. So anytime in between the shots, you can feint, you can double up on the rhythm, you can put a full beat in between to make it a little more difficult for your opponent to guess what you're doing.
A good rule of thumb as far as your movement goes, if my knee is facing the same direction, like directly across from his knee, my kick is much more open. If my leg is facing his opposing leg, my left leg to his right leg, now I can still get here fast, but it becomes a race. Don't let it become a race, obviously, because when you're in later rounds, things don't get that easy. Getting the outside of the leg gives you the freedom and non-discretion to just go as hard as you want versus having to beat him there before you add your power. 1, 2, 2, kick. Getting the outside of the leg gives me a lot more freedom to add as much power as I please without the fear of getting checked. When you're working with a lot more caution, when you're attacking that front of the leg, I have to be worried that I have to beat him before he lifts that leg up. Because obviously if I don't, I'm going to be getting checked or hitting knee. So you see this kick happen a lot where they kick down. That's good because I get to lift above the knee and land down into his hip, but I do sacrifice a lot of power. Where you really want to get a lot of chopping leg kicks, you want to get to the back of the leg and really break that down.
So guys, this is the first time that we're featuring this on camera from Fairtex, this leg protecting pad that I've been seeing in other people's videos more and more. I think it's a great training tool. It's not 100% protective, so like the kicking shield, perhaps even less so, it's going to get old after a while if you keep on drilling it. So this does allow for a little more realistic training in terms of distance and accuracy and timing. But you do have to remember that it's not a kicking shield, it's not a heavy bag, so you do have to exercise some restraint when using it. But I think it's a great tool. I'll leave a link on the description of this video and on the website if you want to buy this, or I'm sure Peter can get you one if you're local. So with Peter at Mission Kickboxing Academy, hope you enjoyed this lesson. Keep your chin down, elevate your striking.